Hey y'all, it's Julian, also is the Beard at the Machine here on YouTube, and I buy stuff and flip it online and make YouTube videos about it. Today, me and Kayla will be doing a little yard sailing. We're not going to too many, probably like 5 or 6, and go home and start listing because I have a ton of stuff now, and I want to get to listing and making some sales. So we're going to take y'all along today and hopefully find some pretty cool stuff. We've already been to one. We found some tools for 40 bucks. Kayla found a cool sign. That's a Titanic.
I didn't buy it.
She didn't buy it. What you just get?
Got a whole bunch of cabinets.
A bunch of cabinet doors.
Cabinet doors.
$20. Trust the process.
Trust the process.
We'll show you what these are going to be made out of.
Yeah.
What did you get here?
I got a pot.
Got a really neat pot for $5. Pretty cool.
Like a crocodile or
All right, let's get out of here. All right, so that ends the yard sale and thrifting trip. Not that great, not wonderful, but Kayla got some pretty cool stuff she's gonna paint and plant stuff in, and I'll show you what I get when we get back to the house. But the shoes, actually, they were pretty decent, but all of them had problems. Like those Hokas, I would have definitely picked those up because the sole comps were in the 40s to 50s, and they had a hole in the side though, so very sad. And then the Danskos, like I always say, check them Danskos and bend them and twist them and stuff, because if their soles are bad, they will crack. They will not sell. That will be a return. So we're gonna go home and show you all what we got. All right, so we got back at the house. I'll show you what I got. I paid $65 for everything I'm gonna sell, and then I did buy something for myself and Kayla that we're gonna use during the summertime, and I'll show you. But we did pretty good. Only didn't get a whole bunch of stuff. There was only, I think we went to 5 yard sales. There was more, but we had some other things we had going on today that we had to do. I'm gonna show you what I got, and I think one of these items will pay for everything, then everything else will be pure profit. So let's get going on some clothing. I've been trying to not pick up clothing, but you ever see this brand, Burton? It's kind of hard not to pick up for $1. This is a really nice print too. It's like a more Aztec type of print, and definitely will sell. I think there was a sole comp here for about $18. Just a really cool print, and this is actually, I think, a snowboarding company. This is in really good condition, so super cool there. And I don't pick up a lot of Eli Cattleman. I see it a lot, but this one is a 3XL tall man, and it's like a cool plaid jacket, pearl snap, so definitely cool here. Like I said, this might sell next winter, or it might sell 2 seconds after I post it, but this will definitely sell. I think the sole comp was only about $10 to $15 on this, but I picked it up for $1, so you can't go wrong with that. Like I said, $65 into everything. This I kind of got taken on, not gonna lie. It is brand new, but this one is a smaller version of the one I usually sell. I thought it was the same size, but this one's smaller. It does have the heat, and it does have all of these, but this actually only goes brand new for about 20 bucks, and I bought it for $10 thinking it would go for 30 or 40. So kind of sad there. That's exactly how much I paid for, $10. So kind of sad she wouldn't go down the price, but I thought it was going to be worth more money, but it's not. So definitely you might want to comp these out, because I thought all these were going to be good, and turns out I was wrong. So kind of sad there, but moving on, I'll definitely get my money back. This I picked up for, it says $7, but I picked up for about $5. If this works, this is definitely going to be worth some money. This is a Panasonic, and on the model number it's stating that it goes for about $60 without the remote, so I'm super excited about that. This one is a big one to ship though. It is a larger one. It's in good condition other than this cord right here, but that's actually just the cable cord, but everything else looks really good. The lady says it works, and when I'm doing, yard sales, it's not like you have them plug it in or anything. So you kind of just take their word for it. So buying stuff like electronics is definitely a gamble when it comes to yard sales. Now let's get into some tennis rackets. I love tennis rackets, and the ones I like picking up is when it's real thick down in here, where it's not like a 2-part, it's a 1-part thing. This one's a Wilson Hyper Carbon. Picked this one up for $2. It needs a grip, but not a big deal. A lot of these will always need grips, and people buy them all the time. Not a lot of wear on it. I think this one has a sole comp around 30, and this one's the big boy right here. This one's nice. Look at how thick that is down in here. Just really cool. This one's called an N code, and it's an N1. Now there's some crazy comps on these. Like I just comped it out. I didn't comp it out when I was there, but I comped it out just now, and there's some going for 78. One sold for like 205. One sold for 100. This one does need a grip. It does not have the original case. Actually, yeah, because I don't think this is the original case for it. This is an N code case, so I'll probably put this one in that. And also when you're buying tennis rackets, the cases really ups the value. It really does. I mean, now you have an N code tennis racket, now I have an N code case. And this one right here came with a US Open Wilson case. I know it's in a little bit beat up condition and stuff, but this, I mean, the case alone is probably worth $3, so everything else will be profit. But this right here, if I keep dropping it, it's gonna be worth nothing. So I'm gonna try to stop doing that. But it's in super good condition, as you can tell. Not any marks other than the marks I just put on it by dropping it on the concrete. But super nice. So tennis rackets, always look out for them. And the more, and my rule of thumb that seems to work, the thicker it is down here, the more expensive it is. So definitely comp those out. I don't even comp them out if there are 2 parts. But if it's a single part down here and it's thick, I just buy it if it's a reasonable price and then go from there comping it out later. And then I did pick some tools up and some good ones. So these right here, I spent some money on all these. I spent 40 bucks on everything you see here, which is kind of expensive, but these are some old SKs, and I think that I'll be able to get 40 bucks for all of these right here, because they're a little bit bigger than this. That's a C32, and I almost have the whole set. So I did see a sold comp for, I think, 40 bucks on this, but I have a couple more, so I think I'll be able to get $50. And the cool thing about these wrenches is that they fit in a padded flat rate, so shipping is always reasonable for these. And then all this will be profit. These are some older Craftsman. This one's like in really bad condition, so that one probably won't sell for much. But a lot of these are old vintage V series, and you know I like to pick up the vintage V series on those. And then these right here are pretty cool. These are super old. One, they're like in super good condition, like ridiculously no rust. Doesn't even look like they've been used, to be honest with you. And they have like a knurled top to them. That's like a textured top, and I haven't seen that before on old ones. Like that's a V series with that top is like textured. So I definitely will look those up, and I guarantee you, because I have the whole set, I'll probably get about, I don't know, 20 bucks, 30 bucks for those, and some big SK ones, and these will probably go for $10 a piece. So tools add up so quickly. Even like this little guy right here, you clean him up. These are like little screwdrivers, and little screwdrivers, people like collect them and obviously use them, but this right here probably go for 5 to 10 bucks, easy sale. And then this right here is, these are all name brand, they're just not in sets. So this one right here, I have a lot of old Thorson stuff, and I'll probably put all the Thorson stuff together. Thorson isn't a huge brand that I always look out for, but it is an older brand that people still do buy. But these are in ridiculously good condition for how old it is. I mean, like no real rust in there, no real wear on the back here. That's not all wore out. So really good, and I think I have a whole set. And these are some pretty big sockets. This is like 1 inch and 1/16, so that's a pretty big socket. So not bad there. And then, you know, little adjustable wrench, can't go wrong there with that. So definitely a good, like this is all Thorson stuff. So not bad. You know, not a lot of stuff was bought, but 65 bucks, probably 3 times my money for a couple hours and a little bit of cleaning, ain't bad. So right there, that's everything I bought today for yard sailing. And we did go to the thrift store, didn't find anything, as you saw. And I do these videos to let you all know like what I buy as a full-time eBay reseller, that you can go out there, flip it for yourself, and make some money. So I do appreciate y'all watching. You know, I'll always catch you on the next one.